Wow! Hello, everybody. Why am I facing so far to the left? The heck? Rotate a little. And save that. There we go. And yes, hello, everybody. How's it going? It is the Goat Man once again, here with more, Final Fantasy. How are you guys doing? Today has been pretty good, actually. Work didn't kill me like it usually does on Monday. I got a bunch of stuff. Most specifically, I got my Amelia Watson merch, which was very cool. Let's see. Ow. Something else was coming in. What was it? Oh, yeah. No, that's right. Just that, I had finished, making my new Final Fantasy character. Well, like, re-editing him, I should say. To look more like myself. It was very difficult because there are very few options for horns. So honestly, it doesn't look super great, but it's better. It's as close as I'm gonna get. I'd say the only thing that could be closer is the clothes, perhaps. I have not gone through like what clothes I could wear, but I also don't have a lot of gil, so you know that'll have to wait. I've been meaning to look how to farm for gil daily, daily or weekly, until I can level crafting and gathering again. I used to make mad money until until everything changed and no one wants my coffee beans anymore. But that's okay. Comes with the territory, I guess. You still want the coffee beans? I have a bunch still. Yeah. So, let me see. What else was there? Oh, I played some Yu-Gi-Oh! Yesterday for the first time in a while. That was fun. I have not played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a hot minute. And by Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, Master Duel. So, that was fun. I probably gotta catch up on it, because a lot of change has happened, I think. Not too much, though. More bots. I love the bots. The heck is this? Oh. Oh no, that's a spoiler. I forget I can't watch anyone stream Star Rail until I've played through it. I should probably hop back on that, because I kind of stopped playing it until there was new content. Even though I should be farming, I guess, but I always find that really boring. So, it's also the kind of thing that, that turns me off of this game sometimes. There's the immense amount of farming you have to do. But, it's whatever. Also, I've finally taken the time to turn up the volume. It's hard to tell how low or high it is, because it sounds fine to me, but in VODs it's like too low. So, also I had this discussion earlier, but it's so silly to me how much better YouTube Shorts do um, than regular videos. Not that I care how many views my VODs get, to be honest, but just the fact that these shorts do so much better. So I've been making more of those lately. You know, at least from clips here during stream. You know, how's this one been doing? Oh, it's about the same. But yeah. So anyway, I think enough stalling. I kind of want to get into it. Let me pull you guys in. Where's gaming? There it is. I mean, it should be the same. This is okay, good. Yes, hello. This is the, you know, new me. I got the horns. They're not quite exactly like mine, but you know, you get what you can get. I got the ears. For those of you that know Final Fantasy, I am a cat. But cause that's as close as we're gonna get to the ears, because I don't think Vieira's can have. I would have picked Vieira because they have like a set of ears that, you know, kind of flop down, but I don't think they can have headgear, or at least they not that they can't have headgear, but they can't. It doesn't show, so you know, rip. But yeah, these horns are nice. Very nice. I just wish that the ears could stick out more, like, you know, like my actual ears here. But, you know, it's whatever. Hair-wise was kind of limiting. They didn't quite have the same bangs as I had, but I decided to just go with the overall, what would be the overall look. So, this was the correct length that they had, so that was the best I could get. I am still looking for a better jacket. This jacket is something I had before, but so I dyed it and stuff, and I dyed these gloves as well. So once I can get a like long sleeve jacket, that'll be great. But this top is cool though. And then we just have kind of like the lion art pants going on. Whatever I could find that was closer to dress pants. I'll probably, once I start getting more gil, I'll redo my private quarters here to look a little more like my usual aesthetic, you know? Because canonically, my original character's background was that of a pirate, so that's why this was pirate themed. But this is a very nice setup that I liked. But yes. Oh, whoops. But enough of that. Our lovely little house. I'll probably be making more memes of my character. I've been trying to figure out how to do like a green screen here so that we can take, you know, green screen pics and I can make thumbnails with it and stuff like that. Of course, even though I'm taller now, the hot tub is not safe. Oh god. Excellent. Let's see. Got our usual. I'm wondering how some of these emotes differ. the lolly ho. Eat pizza. Yum. I just wish we could have got rid of these little, or at least changed these markings on my face, but guess that's just a Makote thing. Just a Makote thing. I'm probably gonna miss being a Lalafell, to be honest. So, I may eventually go back to it, but I do have both appearances saved, so. But yes. Anyway, let's see. What were we doing last time? What? What is it? Oh, this is never mind. Rendezvous with. What is up with this? I wonder what that quest is. But anyway, I need to go to old Charlian. Itchy. Gotta scoot up. But old Charlian. I really wish they had a shorter tail, but that's as short as I can make it, so oh well. Oh yeah, we have to go all the way up, I think. Oh yes, yes. We go all the way up to the tippy top. Maybe, Coach. Come on, Coach. Maybe the helicopter. Maybe it's made of chocolate. Oh god, why is my horns cutting up there? Let's go down a little bit. No. There we go. Alright, that's fine. That still works. That's all that matters. Let's see, go out there. Yeah, that should be fun. Alright, let me see. We talked to Fauchenal, and these cowards won't let me sit at one of their little chairs over here. That was this was like, this area here would have been like a perfect opportunity for friends to all sit at one of these fucking tables for a photo. If you could just let them sit. Damn it. Fauchenal. Ability to maintain a stiff upper lip is being sorely tested. As instructed, I shall take you to see the Aetherburner. Meet me outside the whatever the hell that is. I trust you can make your own way there. Yeah, sure. Well, the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Dun, 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 dun. Off we go. Just go here. Oh, I should probably sell some of my, I could probably sell some. You know, is it just me, or is my, like, neck being really weird? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or is why is my neck like that? Doesn't change the matter there. What is wrong? Maybe if I drift back to normal? Huh. A little weird. Why was that like that? 8 gauge. You know, that might be why this has been acting so strange. Huh. Well, I guess I'll just keep that on. I kind of thought it looked a little funny when I would just slowly start to drift here. But I guess it keeps it in line, so, you know. I guess that outweighs my desire for it to not do that. Anyway. Alright. To whatever the hell this thing. Fauchenant. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum in its wisdom has granted you access to the Archeon's lift. Step inside and have Alphaline take you to the medial circuit. Yes, the council has spoken. The Senate. I am the Senate. You wish to use the lift, yes? Of course. The Senate said I could come down here. I'm the Senate. I have sent your associates ahead to Longanisa Alpha. On the other side of Maryland. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to... No, never mind, it can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. But you got something to say? Say it. Say it to me, bitch. Alright, have I been down here? I have not. Oh, this is the other half of the area. So... Ah, yes, Labyrinthos. I haven't bothered to do anything because of the, I haven't had access to everything. Alright. Yes, now I can, look for everything down here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, no, I'll do that later. Never mind. I will look for the Aether Currents later. Now I wanna... Where are we? Where are they? Oh, all the way down here. Guess I will take my little horsey. Nay! Where is this? Go all the way down here. God damn. Oh shit. Get me out of here. Oh no, a fate. I don't want to do a fate. Okay, God. Good, I'm too high a level for this fate. Almost there. Almost. God, what? I have to go in here. It appears so. Oh, good. Hello, Alphino. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here, being Logiston. Oh, God. Here being Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. I feel I should be playing the Lord of the Rings theme over here, riding that creature over the mountains and plains and the ocean. Yeah, for real. I have a lot of maps. A lot of cool maps. Just if only they let me fly here. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. But also, hello, Matt. How you doing? Glad for you to drop by. But by manipulating the temperature air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of the biological samples kept here. Hold on, how do you know so much about it? Why, father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with grandfather. The night before, I'd been asking father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. Also, if you didn't notice, I've made my character look more like myself back there. 'Tis all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. Doing good, just grinding some star rail in between IRL and watching. How's Endwalker going? It's going. We are currently trying to repair their rocket ship to the moon, basically. In which they plan to take the entire population of whatever they called this place, this planet, to the moon. Which the moon is actually a giant space station. That is meant to carry humanity away from the final days. Which is the end of the world. Just the final days of our star. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Loperitos in recreating a similar environment, I've come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean guardians of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiac, the habitations built for all mankind neath the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniably similar. Oh, there's an ad in 5 minutes. First. Come on. Click. 'Tis no mere coincidence. Oh, hello, Fauchenant. You know, it's like in some in-game too, yeah. I tried to get as many of my features as I could, but they have very limited options. And so technically in the game I am a cat boy, but, you know, I stuck horns on him. Ever since Heidelin unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Aetherius, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the great exodus, but that is not all. It is also testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Though the Loperitos have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Alas, time is not on our side. I have arranged for you all to enter the central circuit. It is there that most of our preparations for the great exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subjected to said restrictions and will have free rein to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust. Your trust. Then let us proceed. He doesn't trust us at all. He's cranky that he got outvoted. Cranky boy. I will wait for this ad to start for another couple minutes before I continue, so you guys don't miss anything. Like last time, sadly, there were so many cutscenes last time I could not avoid there being an ad break in between them, but it is what it is. I hop along these little bushes. But yes. Also, speaking of which, I should probably be playing Star Rail again. Just because I have not played in quite some time. And with new content, I am more willing to, more willing to play it. Look at these bushes. Hello, sir. Is this seat taken? Oh, you're not a sir. Well, I mean, you could be. Hello, sir / madam. Things have certainly taken a turn for the chaotic, haven't they? Not that it affects my work, really, but for until Labyrinthos has seen its purpose fulfilled, we must keep it running. Alright, well, I'm still gonna sit here, man, so, you know, you can just chill there. But yes, I had some, I originally thought that there were some horns that, would fit, but they turned out to be really, really big, like, too big. And so then I found these ones on the market board for relatively cheap, actually. So I bought these ones. They're pretty much as close. There's only like 3 other, there's like, or I mean, I should say there's only like 3 horn options like this, really, in the game. So one of them's like on the side of your head, and then the other one I got is like too fucking big, and then these are like the just right ones. So it's as close as I'm gonna get. It looks like the thing says that you're going to see an ad in about 5 seconds or so. Pretty soon. I'll wait till it says that you guys are in an ad. And for some reason, even though it's warning me that there's an ad, it doesn't show it until like another few seconds after. But yes. Only 3 options? I guess that doesn't make you horny, yes. There are horn options for the summoner class. Like and I should say there are probably more horn options, but they're all class specific. So like I couldn't have them on everything. So these are the only ones that are closest to mine that are for every class. So no matter what class I play, they will always be there. We also call the horn for the summoner dong, because it's like a unicorn horn. Ad break. Hehe. Don't you just love ad breaks? I certainly don't. Fucking ads. The bushes. Three, two, one. Hello. Welcome back from that wondrous ad. I can't believe they're selling deodorant that way. Anyway, let's continue. There will not be an ad for another hour. By decree of the Forum, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are permitted to enter the Central Circuit. Yes, let me in. Let me in! Let me in! Hello, Fauchenant. Is this your rocket ship? The Aether Burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kokol Dankol, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars this way. Bleh. Alright, let us first go and activate this aetherite. Let's drive. Put right in here. We ride. He's also height accurate, too, by the way. Precisely 70 inches. Well, now we can compare my actual height to literally every character. Alright, aetherite. Let's go. Wow. Big stretch. Mama. I'll have some D&D tomorrow to prepare for. Well, that will be exciting. I get to plan how to kill, how to challenge my players. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I have to go back. What ride should we take this time? A fat chocobo, I'm feeling. The fat chocobo. So graceful. So majestic. Oh god, I love the Fat Chocobo song. Ooh, oh my god. I was actually also watching a Sea Dog play Fear and Hunger, and he was trying to get every character ending. Because there's like general endings, and then there's the character specific ones, and so he's trying to get all the character specific endings in one stream, which I should check and see how long that actually took him, or if he actually even accomplished that. Last time before I had to go to sleep last night, he was like trying to get a good start with the Dark Priest, which was very hard because he had to keep restarting it all the time. But man, Fat Chocobo, can I get some fries with that shake? Yeah, look at that ass.
I could swap them out. No, been there, done that.
Look at this
lost
guy.
my eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
Who
Schedule
texted me?
remains unchanged, for better or worse.
God damn it. It's more spam. Put that on silent.
which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the ether burner conundrum.
Hi.
Not seen you lot down here before.
Well, yeah. Why do you think they invited us here?
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
Hey.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the ether burner.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding.
Like a rocket ship, right? But I like this guy, though. It makes me miss my Lalafell already, but okay.
Even out
Whatever.
of that black void where the ether's right sparse is strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect.
Oh, he's crying.
According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
A measly 6%. A measly 6%. Oh God. A measly 6%. You don't say.
Hast thou consulted with the Loperites?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
A teeny tiny toy boat.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Yes.
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Launch?
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity.
The calamity.
With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
The cat lady?
Oh, we tried.
Just like, oh, you mean,
But only a few specialized pieces would have had any in them to begin with.
you mean Y'shtola? I think Y'shtola's here.
Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need.
Drive quest from Ragnarok. Oh.
According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up.
Blow him up!
It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
I am the cream. Want me to go fetch the what's-its? This sounds like a job for... You want me to go fetch the what's-its?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option.
Hulk smash!
Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
Nice. He gets a whole ass floor?
What's all this?
What's all this? Well, what's all this
Gathering
now?
firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward.
Hey, he said the the hit DLC Heavensward.
This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Oh yeah, Y'shtola's right here. On the far left there, yes.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Yes, everyone loves Y'shtola.
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in
For good
components
reason.
intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other
One
ways
and
we
all.
may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
They've got steak?
Is there anything in Othard
Steak.
that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics.
The sacred relics!
Some of
Oh shit, no!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship.
Yes.
I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking. And I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
Stop mixing the grog!
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way.
Ordered from
Now let us
Amazon.
consider our next steps, shall we?
First
There's yet
overnight.
much to be done.
Fifth. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's right. Walk away. Walk away. Oh, that lady with the glowing pink sword. Oh, you mean Alice? They twins. The twins. The LSA. Kryl. It's times like these we're reminded on of how famous or infamous Alphino has become. Who would have thought that he could achieve so much with a single link pearl conversation? As we're expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I'd best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Bleh. Bleh. Oh, and who might that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I leave the matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. The owl say. Meanwhile, in Ul'dah. Ul'dah. Oh. Look at all the small people.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames, and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials.
Papa Shango!
Thiergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They
Your
are
stone
to assist
torches.
the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberg will personally see it done.
Yes, father.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way.
Cleared the way.
Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend.
Oh, how she's
on
like
our
got
lives.
him like
If circumstances are truly
wrapped
as
around
dire
her
as they
finger.
say, Ul'dah's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together.
Together.
It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Ul'dah will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future.
Future!
You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ul'Namo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
Future! Future! Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud, are we gonna go to every place and see what they're up to? What's going on here? The small guy from, I forgot what guild he was from.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And an abundance of
White Mage.
restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
Protractor? Ah.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Oh, I wonder who it could be. Love that they put question marks like we don't know who this is.
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
Break.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
Yes.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the scions assigned to the Shroud.
Wait, were you?
I know this forest
Oh, yeah,
well.
that's right.
I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
I forgot she was with, the other Lalafell guy. I forgot his name.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
Get that. Oh god. Ominous
I
music.
won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Oh, that was his name. Papalimo! Meanwhile, in Coerthus. Meanwhile, in the city of Townsville. Run! Run!
There you are! We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
Ah. Oh. Reminded me of that moment. You fuckers. Who is that?
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
That was a dragon. A dragon? I was a dragon once. They put me in a tower. A rubber tower. A rubber tower full of rats. Meanwhile, in the Ruby Sea... Oh, that guy.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
They're bringing back all these characters I only vaguely remember. Turtle! Turtle guy!
Is that...
Hancock? What a surprise this is.
It's Turtle Guy.
And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
It seems everyone's got a favor. Me? No job too small. Actually, you know, I wonder how many more main scenario quests I have. Let me see. Main scenario quests in Final Fantasy. which one am I at? No job. Too small. With Shadowbringers. Believe. What is it? Oh yes, ask that. Oh yes, no job too small. Yeah, no. 5. And then we have a trial and a dungeon. Ah, okay. We're getting there. We are at like the final stretch here. We're pretty much at like the we're pretty much, by the end of this, we should get to level 90. When the fantasy is final. True dat. I can't believe we've been Final Fantasying for like 16 of them. Like that Mega 64 video of Final Fantasy. Sakaguchi! That was brilliant! We're gonna need another one. But yes, hello Eldies, how's it going? Our friends are in search of refined... Our friends are searching for refined adamantite and sacred relics. We will only only know if they meet our requirements once they have a something timelines and money. There's lots of money. Vibing for a little till 8. Ah, yes, excellent. We vibing. I'm glad you could stop by. Let's see. In time, with aught else we might be of service. You've already done more than enough. If I had to say, though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about Allagan technology. You there, the lad with the red eyes and matching hair. You seem to know more than the average scholar. Grahatia? Huh, if only Master Kokol knew how right he was. While he and Graha establish a rapport, why don't we help with preparations for the great exodus? Indeed, this would mean going above and beyond the terms of our arrangement, but I propose this not to curry favor. As confident as I am we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. This would be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics of traversing great expanse, and if nothing else, it beats twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the adamantite. Punch fist. Always support when I can. Oh yes, I appreciate it. Always appreciate it. Turn that off for now. Well, ain't you a bunch of helpful buggers? If you have a mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Charlie and Hamlet is lousy with researchers, and scholarly types busying themselves preparing for the exodus. Ha! That lot need all the help they can get. Alright, well then off we go! Quest accepted. And we drive. Whee! Oh, wait, no. I have to go out this side. I think. Wait, do I? I have to go... Oh, no. I just go this way. Never mind. I already went and got this ain't right. Blah. Oh, no! My car! My car. It got waterlogged. Waterlogged. Okay. Oh, there you guys are. Hey. Come on, there we go. LSA, what's up? From what I can tell, a lot of people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Scholark blah 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 mentioned. Let's start asking around, ideally without getting in anyone's way. Let's meet by the Aetherite once our work is done. Off you go. Alrighty-o. Guess we gotta gather information in Charlie and Hamlet. Hello, mister. I'll come talk to you later. Okay. Anyone around here to talk to? Oh, maybe you guys over here? Do you need help? I've got main character syndrome. I'm sure you could make use of that. Helping with the Ark? Even all the power Master Coco's managed to squeeze out of the Aetherburner, it's still not enough apparently. And now I hear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant all over. Aye. If only we'd begun the exodus sooner. People are dying and there'll be no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan and all will be well. Okay. That wasn't helpful at all. Anyone hiding behind this tower? This tower of power? Oh, there's one. The Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour. Offering to help? That's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the documents myself. It's mostly a list of things we'll need once we arrive on the moon, and then whichever star we choose as our new home, my duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so I'll be a lot busier after we depart. I hear that our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our efforts. I'm looking forward to finally meeting them in person after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I'm not even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous looming giants. Why, I would much prefer them small and fluffy like the hatted rabbit that ran by. I have something to tell you, ma'am. Sir, ma'am. It's a frog! It's a frog. Just a random ass frog just walking around. Let's see if there's anyone in here. Anyone hiding in the bushes? Ah, there's somebody. Hello, sir. You look depressed. Can I be of assistance? Hello. Are you one of the new helpers? Working on the Aetherburner? Oh dear. I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I'd choose that over my current duties. Checking and loading samples day in, day out, it's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one will be cross if I misplace a few legumes? Legumes? Or what have you. The forum's got enough on their plate as it is. What with deciding who gets to board the Ark and when, a lot of powerful people have opinions about that. My heart goes out to Master Forchenal and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? I have to talk to the rabbit. Hello, you guys. Living Way, what's up? Fancy meeting you here, Zork. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their teeny tiny toy boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is Aetherius itself, though we now find ourselves in sort of a funny, underground miniaturized version of it. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all that time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around, or at least that's what we were planning to do until we chanced upon Urianger and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? I guess. What do you say, Urianger? A tour of Labyrinthos? An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Best Ways burrow, it would be in our best interest to have the Loperites acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Charlian collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead this venture. What a marvelous idea! Might we begin with that great big what's-it over yonder? Ah yes, the what's-it. I shall leave its explanation to Zorn. Chuckle. You son of a bitch. Fucking Urianger. Oh boy. Still sleepy deepy. Stingway. Alright, enough of that. Goodness me, to build something so large without creation magics is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features. Search the apparatus for points of potential interest. You may move the camera. Points of potential interest. The tanks. It's a little hard to see from here. But is that golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? I can see through that window another pipe at the bottom. Oh, this must be for purifying water drawn up from below. What about the wheel? You guys don't care about the wheel? Oh, metallic tube. Look at this tube. It's so tubular. Is that what I hear from inside that great big tube? It must be because of those cogs and that gigantic wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw up the water. There's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it, too. Mushroom-like thing. The big boy. It looks like the trees in Greatest Ensvale. Hold on, that's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense. That's where they store the water. Ah, yes, a water purifier. Oh my god. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that water tower before being distributed elsewhere. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install it in even the harshest environments for us Loperites, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that people in Etheria sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Settlements are built near an oasis. Areas near waterfalls are common sites for villages in Girabania. Yeah, we'll do the oasis. So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we'd anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order, once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual. It may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place. Master Alphano spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through Le Blé, did he not? Mayhap the Loporits will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlie and Hamlet. I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. You could not help but notice the many dangerous-looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of this settlement. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, too many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big, nasty teeth, Loporits may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. That's right. Little assholes. Why do I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Longanisa Alpha? For my part, I shall act as escort to Living Way and Cooking Way. I entrust Singing Way and Growing Way to thy care. Yeah, sure. A more valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not like we haven't killed literal gods at this point. It's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Come along, Growing Way, to the water extraction, what's it? We're on a field trip, yo. Gotta take care of them. Drop. Come on, Desmond the Moon Bear. We must go. Oh look, something's going to harm them. Look, it's a giant burning snake person. What could that be doing down here? Oh, whoops. Die, you. He's dead. But thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction once it is worth these harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp if it's all the same to you. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Let's ride our little granny here. Down here. Oh yes, we speak with Oriange. Hello, Oriange. My friends, I bid you welcome to Longanisa Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift top. Pray, follow me. Hooray. Hooray! Lift operator. Wait. Oh, yes, okay, we have to go up here. Yes, take me to the upper circuit. Please and thanks. No. Singing away. Marvelous, simply marvelous. Ooh. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. A perfect environment to sustain life, artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that Aetherius just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out that way because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous. I cannot wait to see more of it. This is all very wonderful, I'm sure, but I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where's the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Mariel Argonomic. As I imagine Singingway and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus, wouldst thou be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian? If that sounds much more interesting, hopefully I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Oriange was telling me about. Even this incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose, descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention, Aetherius will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there's still time. Let us brook no further delay. Onward to the cafeteria. Desmond the Moon Bear. Probably more enemies to fight. Juba bubba. Juba juba. Jump. Boing. What's up, Cooking Way? What's the matter? This is the place, yes? The heady aroma is enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. Perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they'd be willing to part with a few samples. Now, accompanying you, yes. Come on. Let's get you a tomato, I guess. Ugh. Hello, Jeb. What a fine mess this is. Ah, it's you, the one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the exodus. I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here and up. Down here, up there. First on the moon, then on whichever star the Forum decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones... Uh-oh. Oh, that was gross. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment, so many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little bit of your produce, if we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So where to begin? Huh, I wonder where we're supposed to go. The grapes. Just not the same anymore. Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes? Let's see, if they are as delicious as they look... So sweet, so sour, the taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruits within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though in a far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what is your opinion of grapes? I'd brave an erupting volcano for a choice bunch. Hell yeah. I love grapes. Yes, they are rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next treat. What's this? Oh, oranges. Orange by name, orange by nature. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's equal parts sweet and sour, as with grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Orianger about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Can I steal you? Steal me? Steal me for what? So, hello, Corvic. How's it going? Do you mean steal me or kidnap me? Why does everyone want to kidnap me for? Cuddles? Sure, why not? Everyone's trying to kidnap me. Competitive goats talk competitive market. I guess. Equal parts sweet and sour, as with the grapes, yet nothing alike. We have to... Oh wait, I already read that. I have a knife. Hey, so do I. I wish I had hand tracking right now. Hold on a second. Give me a minute. Come on. Alright, I need an external device to move my arms at all. Alright. Let's see. Yes. There we go. Is it this hand? I think it's this hand. Yes, there it is. There's my knife. The trusty deck. Me trusty I'm gonna play Ponytown. Go to Ponytown. Tell him Zork sent ya. I have a shovel to bury the body. Shovel Knight? Bonkum. Now I see why you all turned your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they still are, in my estimation. Let no one say I said otherwise. Oh god, why am I so far over? Oh god. Is it? There we go. I think. I hope. But speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in that field over there. I got some slime. Gonna get slimed? We love a good sliming. Slime time. That color, that texture, are they some sort of enormous round carrots? Round carrots? No, they are pumpkins. Though, in any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. And nice and slimy in bed. Oh god. Where'd all the slime come from? My sheets! Black is so hard and flavorless. I may as well be chewing a piece of wood. That's all but confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures, masquerading as godly carrots. Stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it an awful bother? Yet far from it, cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. Then perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder, though, if there is anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder? Is it the squash? Oh no, are these lemons? Yes, eat the lemon. What a wonderful fragrance. With luck, it'll have a flavor to match. As I've no idea how these are eaten, I'll just bite into it. My tongue, is this poison? A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How can something so similar to an orange be so revolting? Ach. It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others. God. And yes, Korvik, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Truly fantastic Monday. I'm in your walls. Oh no, an ad. Oh. Let us ride the bear, shall we? Where are we supposed to go? Oh. The ad break is over! Don't you just love ads? Finished, have you? I trust you found something to your liking. My walls are my home. I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges. Less so the pumpkin, though I learned the hard way that they're not to be eaten raw. Then there was the lemon, the deceiver. I still feel so violated. Haha, first time was it? I'd hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth in more ways than one, so I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. If this doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity too. Oof, bit sick came up there. Learn more of your inscrutable ways. Very well. Muffin, do your worst. Your body is nice, well thank you. Time to bounce, I have a great rest of your stream. Ah yes, thank you for dropping by, Eldius. I hope you have a good one. You have a good rest of your Monday. This is delicious. Bunny. Bunny. Nod. Although I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. Gonna eat the bunny? No, don't eat the bunny. We need the bunnies. They're there to help us through the end of the world. See, we rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a starring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at your disposal, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the Forum agonized over what was worth preserving and what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we're to survive. Such strength of will. Now I know what Heidelin sees in your kind. Mankind, the Loporits, we were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. I really want to eat the bunny. No, we need the bunnies. They're our workforce for the giant moon rocket ship. Mankind, the Loporits were both human and the ancients. We learned all there is to learn about the nature and sentient life and the fates and the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements of survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. Sag. Listen, we have plenty of other food. We have food at home. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection, it is an unattainable ideal. 'Tis the paradox of the immaculate carrot. Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the costs incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect, to be content with what we have and make the most of it. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. Pardon my Eorzean, but what in the seven hells are you on about, and who are you anyway? Cooking way at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of Aetheris' species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course. I look forward to it. Well, this has all been highly productive. Probably. Let's go see if Urianger and the others have run out of machinery and to inspect, shall we? Neck crack. Farewell, farmer. We must go tend to other important matters. Definitely important matters. Can I just teleport? No, I cannot. Damn. Looks like we have to drive. We driving. We thriving. Driving along the Christmas tree. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Hello, people. Don't mind the car. Coming through. Hello, Urianger. That was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine? Ligma Lominza? Well, culinarians get many less savory establishments. Oh, my head just caught me scratching my head. That's funny. The Far East has oodles of noodles. Maybe Lominza, since they have such a, since they literally have a culinarians guild. But that I had the time to visit, sigh. The more I learn of Aetherius, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. Alas, Heidelin's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. Complete. Ah yes, finally, my gil is replenishing. Urianger. Look, I trust thy time at Mariol Argonomics did bear fruit. Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge would occupy them and us for a fortnight. Fortnight! I didn't know he played Fortnite. Oh god, I still have the knife on me. Let us return to Charlie and Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every loperate there, should further questions within my power to answer arise. Aw. Oh yes, I can teleport now. Again. Forget your lift. I can teleport. Itchy. Growing way. Oh god. Now it's catching my hand whenever I happen to clap. Clap that ass. Damn, it didn't even catch me clapping now. What the fuck? Let me move my keyboard a little bit. Sigh. What's the matter? Yes, Zork, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. You want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for Aetherius at Longanisa Alpha, that's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? The Black Shroud is quite leafy indeed. Verdun, at least, the trees in Dravania get particularly proud. See the forest of the first. One was purple. Gasp! Gasp, I say! With a star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard yet achieving so little. Not at all. Thy work are no less worthy for their uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. Thancred! It's the Thanky boy. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news from the coming end. We have the Forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death. And we could hardly tell them that there's no cause for concern. No concern at all. Perhaps not, though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me? Be of use to people? I am honored that you think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in me. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed someone moping in the Western Plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. 'Tis a good place as any. Come. Come. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Ah. Delicious. Here we go. Speak with the troubled researcher. Hello, sir. You seem depressed. Allow me to help thee. I will help. Oh, yeah. Oh, can I help you? It is you who would help me. Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it's built with peerless Allegan technology is all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage. But even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Aetherburner's design was flawless, too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears? Oh, I'm not sure about that, but, well... Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spate? I don't know what that is. To regulate the environment, but what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we left the star? Aha, gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply, and if you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places. And so they talked for all eternity about things I knew nothing about. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yet if Thancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loperates to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of fine people of Aetherius, and learn more about them while we're at it. Huzzah! Ah. Full glad I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Zork, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee out the distressed and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, that I might introduce them to a suitable Loperate. Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every Loperate, and every Loperate in their place. Every Loperate. I think I am going to take a little break. I am a little hungry, and I crave a little something. So I'll be right back with a snack. I'll be right back. Stick around, everybody. There we go. Wrong button. Yes, we continue on. I just had a slice of pizza. Pizza. What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our sages and chirurgians. But to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in that great expanse is beyond any of us, to say nothing of the effects that living out there indefinitely might have on the body. The crew from the moon, why did I not think of that? Talk to the crew! The pirate crew. Gonna find the One Piece. You, yes you idiot! Have you seen an envelope lying around? This imbecile refuses to give me the alchemic I ordered without that bloody slip of parchment. Junkmonger. Unless your friends have a spell that make me remember where I dropped my damn envelope, I doubt they'll be more help than you, and you've wasted enough of my time already. It's unfortunate for all involved to inflict this man upon the Loporrit. Yeah, fuck that guy. A grimacing naturalist. My face? What's wrong with my— Ow! Perhaps I am a bit tense. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna, and only the proper fauna, are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate, and I hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there. Including the Loporrits in our discussions would be a wonderful idea. I absolutely will, thank you. Perhaps their biology itself might offer some clues as well. Yes, go. Go talk to the bunnies. Dot dot dot. Consult our collaborators? I suppose that would be more effective than sitting here brooding. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into fewer trips, should the Aether Burner make our original estimates unfeasible. But there are simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow will turn inside out. But perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into how much weight constitutes too much weight for our purposes. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, go to this TED Talk. Tired Gleaner? Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells now, though my back feels like a void sense played it as a piano. My feet and knees as drums and cymbals, too. Oh, I know how that feels, my guy. I feel ya. It seems fine if in need of a break. Yes. I could use a break. From my usual work. Luckily, I will be on vacation in about a little over a month. So that'll be good. I'll get some rest. My body certainly needs it. This goes out for a while. Wonder if there's anyone outside here. Outside the walls. Calm researcher. Let me check out here real quick, just to be sure. There isn't anybody out here. Don't think so. Which is good, because why would any of them be out here? How many do we still got? We still got frickin' 5 more people to talk to. God damn. It's just too many people. We already talked to that guy. Like how we just sitting on doing this weird leg stretch on this bear. Worries. No, but I believe I'm fine. Thank you. I've been confiding in my colleagues and it's helped a lot. Can't recommend it enough. Yes, confide in them. What about you, skeptical researcher? Have you heard anything of what's on the moon? I have no doubt that we can make it up there, but the searching for a new star part of the plan sounds awfully vague to me. I asked the forum, but they only tell us that our collaborators have everything under control. Forgive me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering through the sea of stars on God knows what, made by God knows who. You mean to say that I can speak with them directly? Amazing! I hope they like questions. Let's see, is there anyone on this side? I mean, I'm sure there is. Oh, I can't jump off. Unconcerned Gleaner. Well, he seemed pretty unconcerned. Apologies, but I'm waiting a delivery. Whatever it is, it will have to wait. Let's see, is there anyone out here that needs help? Have my doubts, but I'd rather check now than have to come out here later. See anyone. Alright. No one hiding back here. I wouldn't put it past them if they put some fucking people back here for me to talk to. Nope. What's in here? Oh, nothing. Can't go in there. Check all these little nooks and crannies just to be sure, because I've had them place them like just on the outskirts of the frickin' thing. And we still gotta talk to 4 more people. Oh, here's a guy. Hyperventilating, oh no. I think he needs an ambulance. By the gods, my chest is tight. Am I dying? Is this what dying feels like? Oh, do pardon me, I didn't see you there. There's no cause for concern, I assure you. No cause for concern, even though you may need to depart at any moment. And if the hull I designed buckles under the strain, the entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless lives and dooming all mankind. But that is highly unlikely. Yes, highly unlikely. Highly. Our visitors can help me triple check for structural flaws, you say? Why, that would be wonderful. I'm breathing more easily already. Yes, go talk to the rabbit people, please. Capricious. What are you capricious about? Ah, ha, ha. The end of the world is nigh, yet the work goes no faster. Schedules are such temperamental things. Feasible one moment, utter bollocks the next. And yet I've never felt so alive. This one is beyond your help. Only sleep can save her now. She's going bonkers. She's going insane. Level-headed engineer. Concerned? Nay, there's no point in worrying at this stage. It'll only make the work go that much slower. She's coping. She's doing it. She's coping. Okay, we just need 3 more. Oh. Distracted researcher. This place is so fucking huge, man. 56 bunches of weeds on the ground, 56 bunches of weeds. Rip one out, add to the amount, 55 bunches of weeds in the... What are you doing? I'm not neglecting my duties, I swear! I was in need of a little break, you see, but then I found myself unable to relax at all, so I went on a walk and then I noticed these weeds and... Okay, dude, just calm down. Pleasant conversation partners and oh so fuzzy, goodness me! That does sound like a very good time. Here you go. Alright. Need to find more troubled, depressed souls. Where are more of them? I need more. Gotta be more of you that are depressed, right? Oh, there's one. There you are. Despondent. Just leave me to my misery. The form can appoint someone else. I apologize. I simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to pilot the Ark if I'm already falling apart under the pressure? You know a starship pilot that I might speak with, truly? Well then, there's no time to waste. They can help me prepare for this monumental task. One more. Just one more person. Too thick. Okay then. My fat ass was too thick to fit in that between that bush. Where is one more person? I talked to oh, there's one. How might I help you? What a lovely idea. I too noticed people becoming rather tense, so I rushed out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. Now I need only track down 100 or so cups. But don't worry, I can manage. I hope your plan to cheer everyone up goes well. Someone's doing better than you are. Damn it. Need one more person. God damn it. Another red herring. Just need one more person. To be sad. One over here. Nobody. And I checked all over here. Where is this last guy? Or gal? Whoever. Oh. He's harried! Blasted assistants, where have they gone off to at a time like this? Beg pardon, but I have not the time for idle chit-chat. I need to reconfirm that aether levels are consistent throughout the vessel's machinery. It seems I shall have to do so single-handedly, I swear, when I find those assistants of mine. The Loperates are willing to help. Why didn't you say so? At least they won't moan about how they checked 24 times already and haven't slept in weeks. Lazy sods. Oh my god. Alright, finally. Found them all. God damn. Found them all. Behold, Zor. Through thine efforts, word hath spread throughout the Labyrinthos. Barely to a far greater number than we anticipated. Livingway doth gather more loporits as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bonds of friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attentions, watch over them as I prithee. I privy. We go to the privy. Aw, this bubble lamp is so cute. Look at them talk to these bunnies. Hello? Living way.
Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
Yeah, socializing does that to you.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
The moon!
Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
The sleeping person is gonna pilot it.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger.
Urianger?
The conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that, were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
Missing? On the moon?
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt.
Who? We talking about?
Master Louis Soir.
Oh.
Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget.
Not to forget? You want to finish that sentence?
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Expert. The eggspert.
Yeah, yes, I am.
Yes. But the person.
Vilson and Blovida, Sharlayan's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
Oh shit. Oh damn. This is gonna be awkward. A little bit. About your daughter.
It has been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Yeah.
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Damn. Oh shit. Aww.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
Oh.
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know, we always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
Just fucking punch the shit out of him.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
Oh.
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you, too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
That time.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Oh yes, very important.
exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
It's so weird to see the sky not on fire right now. Considering it's happening almost everywhere else. Aurelja, you alright? You alright, buddy? You need a moment? Look, be assured I am fine. I am. Well, glad to see them too, for so very long. Gladder still that it was in your company, as difficult as it was to accept their kindness. Would have been far harder had I faced them alone. Ah, yes. Excellent. Hold on. Need to see something real quick. What is this? Oh, nice. Excellente. Excepto. Ahem. Thou hast my gratitude for lending courage to the Loperids. Not disposed to rest on their laurels, several of our guests have elected to accompany my countrymen to their station. Some few may still come hither seeking counsel, and so shall I remain to aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, do not let me detain thee. As a matter of fact, I was hoping you might check on Alice. Last I saw, she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes out the west gate. I could go myself, but we both know those whose help she's less likely to scorn. Not to mention that, much to my misfortune, I can think of several other things I ought to be doing until later. Alright, let's go see Alice. What are you up to? Ah, she's all the way out here. Come, Sir Barrington. We must away. How you guys doing? I hope you all are doing well. Chillin', maybe having some nice coffee. I could go for a coffee right now. I am trying to cut back on caffeine though. It's been hurting my bird. My heartburn. Look, what are you doing here? No, I don't mind if you help with the boxes, but it's far from the most exciting of tasks. Sure. Well, I appreciate the assistance. Need to get these to Aporia. Time is short, of course, but they're full of organic specimens and samples, so try not to be too rough with them. Alphino should be waiting for us when we arrive. I'll see you there. Deliver the crates. You'll have 3 minutes to complete the test. Should you fail, return to the starting location to begin anew. Up, 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 up. Can't sprint or anything either. You have how long? 3 minutes, I believe you said. I just need to not aggro any enemies. Come on. Alphino, where are you? Where are you, my son? My boy. Where art thou? There he. Oh, you're helping with the crates. Wonderful. You can put that there with the others. Bonk. You have my gratitude, but how did you come to be involved in this? Oh, then I suppose I have Thancred to thank as well. If you're wondering why we were tasked with bringing these boxes to Emporia to begin with, so was I. It turns out that this is the base of operations of sorts for those with final say as to what is included in the ship's manifest can be found here. Father included, I suspect. That should be everything. You carried all of that at once? Are you trying to injure yourself? Oh hush, they're lighter than they look, and not everyone has your delicate arms. I suppose we should let someone know that we've finished. Theo Paulden in the courtyard. We can report to him. Why don't you come along? You should get credit for your assistance at least. Considering where we are, we might even learn something interesting. Yeah, sure. Interesting. Very interesting. Discovered a new location. Any other... No, it doesn't seem so. Seem like there's any other either aetherites. Let me get tuned. God, it never ends, does it? What can I do for you? We've brought samples from the Charlene Hamlet, Series 110. The crates are by the entrance. Ah, thank you. I had expected one of my colleagues, but we are dreadfully short-handed. Just a moment. You're Fortunate's children, are you not? Alphino and Alice, at your service. You're well acquainted with father, I take it? Quite. I've been friends with your parents since our days at the Studium. I remember when you were yay high, waddling hither, oh shit, and thither. The hither-thither staff. Really, it's been quite some time since we've met. It's good to see you again, wielding your father's newless, no less. You knew our parents when they were young? Were they like, pray... What were they like? Pray, spare no detail. I should like nothing more than to regale you. Alas, I am meant to be in charge here, and reams of paperwork wants for submission. We can help with that, in exchange for the sort of stories our parents would never willingly divulge, of course. Very well then. There happen to be 3 sets of documents in need of delivery. But how about you each take one? Wait right there. Yes, give me your document. Your government secrets. You'll find a foreign representative waiting to collect these near the southernmost structure. I hope I haven't kept her waiting too long. Ad break. 231, you say? It's weird that it doesn't happen right on the dot. That's what irks me the most. Welcome back from the ad break, everyone. Hope it was entertaining. It had some entertaining ads, though if my suspicion is correct, they were just the same old ads you're probably sick and tired of seeing. Are you not one of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn? I thought you were meant to be working on the Aether Burner. Here you go. Apollo's paperwork. I was beginning to worry he had misplaced his quill. I appreciate your help in seeing these documents to my hands at last. As for your other task, pray keep this between us, but I sincerely hope you succeed. The Exodus is without a doubt the most monumental undertaking in the history of the Forum, and so we must be circumspect in all respects. Risk is a privilege we cannot afford ourselves. At its heart, however, Sharlayan has ever been a nation of the curious. It would be a tragedy indeed if we were the ones to stymie our pursuit of truth. Itchy. Neapolitan, how's it going? Quick and efficient, I dare say. You have a talent for this one. The Twinless papers only need to be delivered elsewhere in the facility, so they should be returning any moment. Any moment. We return, with not a scrap of paperwork remaining on our persons. You'll note. You both have my thanks, and my apologies for sending you on an errand far below your ambitions. Why, even as a babe you struggled out of your swaddling clothes, and... There's quite enough of that, thank you. Those compromising stories of our parents that we'd asked to hear, to reiterate. Of course. I've known your father for so long I must have something. Well, as you know, part of why the Levier name garners such respect in Sharlayan is your family's storied history. You two can trace your ancestry directly to those who came aboard, whatever that is, a lineage few can claim. I've never thought much of it myself. It's not as though our forebears founded our nation. They were simply there when it happened. Nevertheless, it has traditionally been a point of pride. 'Tis why Nyun Krep's pronouncement renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason has ever been our family's creed. Until your grandfather's time, Archon Louisois looked not for words, but his deeds. He asserted in defiance of his peers that choosing to save the great and the small from the rising tides was the true mark of our founder's virtue. Perhaps it was his expertise and his knowledge of ancient prophecy and the fall of civilization that led him to conclude that to eschew conflict at every turn was to consign mankind to his doom. There will ever be conflict, and calamity will follow. Thus, to ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. You remember his words well. Indeed, Archon Louisois lived by that personal creed, and used every means at his disposal to bring succor to those in need, Sharlayan or no. No one loved and admired your grandfather more than his son. Yet Fortunault could not reconcile Louisois' deeds with the philosophy of their forebears and his peers, a philosophy in which he believed so fervently yet made a pariah of his father. Fortunault agonized over this contradiction for much of his life. God's father. A son may carry his father's blood, but his choices are his own to bear. Is it not always thus? Gods know Fortunault's cranky old goat. A cranky old goat, so I'm sure you butt heads often enough, yet even so you must know that you are constantly in his thoughts. every moment of every day, and that is not an exaggeration in the slightest. You should have seen him when you were born. Barely recognizable he was, with a kind of dumbfounded grin I'd not seen since he first took a fancy to your mother. He was practically skipping when he told me the news. Take my word for it, he loves you to an embarrassing degree. But he is also frustratingly single-minded. Once he's decided that a given action is for the best, he will stay the course no matter who or what opposes him. A profoundly annoying habit, when you're on the other end of it, as I'm sure you will agree. Oh, God. That crack. I'll say, thank you for your insight. When next we meet our parents, I shall mention that we spoke. Try not to get me into too much trouble now. I need the forum on my side. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back to work. I have to make sure those specimens you brought make it to their proper places, or the cranky old goat will have my hide. We can speak again later. Oh yes, more XP! I'm almost to level 90! Hail, you three! Ah, Grahatia. Surely Kokol hasn't driven you out of the forge already. For better or for worse, no. However, he has set me a task that requires more than my single pair of hands, and here you are. I could use at least one of you, but I won't object to more. Unfortunately, Alice and I have prior commitments, and we have delayed too long as it is. What about you, Zor? Can you spare the time? Yes, I'm not doing dailies right now, so sure. Perfect, this shouldn't take long. Yes, it better not. Ooh, we're almost there. In the event that Arnd, I quote, promised heap of adamantite falls right out of the bloody sky and into my lap, Master Kokol wishes to be ready to put the proverbial hammer to anvil at a moment's notice. To fabricate parts, however, he needs the flames in Kokol's forge to burn hotter. He sent me to increase the amount of aether being funneled to his furnaces. The flow of fire aspected aether in Labyrinthos is regulated by an elemental reactor south of here, to which I have borrowed the key. The adjustment will require 2 people to carry out safely, but I can explain the process when we arrive. This is where we part, then. We'll see you in Charlian Hamlet once the adamantite arrives, if not before. This way, then. Let's go to the forge. Forge ahead. I've been listening to this song for like forever. The Footfalls. God, it is such a good song. All right, bear. It's bear time. Grahatia. The reactor is housed within this facility. I'll be the one to go inside and adjust fire aether output. When I do, a rather large amount of water aspect aether will issue from the vent at the top. I expect this to attract at least a few elementals. We would both rather not be drawn into the reactor itself, trust me. And I ask that you put down any that draw too near. They'll pose you little trouble, I'm sure. Dies instantly. Wait here if you would. Yeah, sure. Go. The swirling apple. Oh my god. I'm dying so fast. hi. Hey. Oh, you're already dead. Alright. Any more? No? Okay. Did everything go smoothly out here? Yep. I thought as much. No major complications to speak of inside either. And the water aether appears to be venting properly. Are they venting? Sus? I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. I expect Cockle will see a difference in his forge flames by the time I return. Ooh, a stretch. Give me a stretch. Yeah. Oh, God. Let me see something. Wait. Oh, no. This? What the heck? Anyway. Nothing terribly important, merely something I've been considering. Part of this I shared with everyone, yet you and only you have been to Elpis. As we have established, refined adamantite is a product of Alleg, of the Empire's twilight years, in fact. It was a material which saw much use as part of the Allegans' efforts to extend beyond the bounds of this world. Dalamud, of course, being the most prominent. Of those who would push further, expand Alleg's empire to encompass the heavens, stars above. Perhaps the greatest was its infamous technologist, Amon. Amon wanted to travel the sea star. Did he remember his life as Hermes? Shit. I believe he had his own reasons. There's no evidence to suggest that he retained memories of his former life. He only joined the Ascians once the Empire was all but dust, as you know. If not his memories, though, what drove him to pursue the idea with such fervor? This may seem far-fetched, but what if souls like mine have a personality, so to speak, a natural disposition towards which they are inclined? We know with relative certainty that it was the gross decadence and inexorable decline of Alleg that moved Amon to resurrect Emperor Zandi. The Empire's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting on those they deemed beneath them to fill the emptiness in their hearts. In facilitating Zandi's return, Amon provided these languid souls with the means to free themselves from the mire of their own indolence. Or would have, had not Zande been convinced by his own death that life itself was meaningless. Amon's desire for his countrymen to conquer the heavens could only be a means to the same end, to instill the people with new purpose. Like Hermes before him, Amon was appalled by how those around him lived, but could never bring himself to believe that those lives were devoid of meaning, and both of them have sought that meaning, that hope, in the distant stars. Such is my theory, anyway. Ultimately, it is the consequences of their actions which... Their motives are of no moment, and yet... To reach those stars on wings of adamantite, to travel to the ends of creation and beyond, the promise of hope everlasting, that much I do understand. But enough musings for now. Why don't we see how Kokol is getting on? Nod. Stoic nod. Bleh. Ride. Then we get to unlock the rest of the map here. We went in one big circle. What is this building? Another... the elevator, perhaps? Right. There's an Aether Current. I'll save it for later, though. I'll probably go get the Aether Currents off stream here. I will not suffer you guys through watching me get Aether Currents again. Kokol Danka. Whew. I can feel those flames ablazing from here. Glad you found someone capable, Graha, but there's not much left for you lot to do. Unless you can conjure up that refined adamantite any faster. Oh, so close! Oh my god. You know, if I beat up a bunch of, how much do I even need? Oh, I barely need any at all. I wonder how much XP these things outside give. Probably not that much, to be honest. Let's see. What level are you? Level 88?
Yeah.
Gorilla. See if I can't get some of these guys to get me to level 90. Damn, that was not a lot. Damn. Wrecking these guys. Yeah, they only give like 1,000, and I need like 30,000, which means I have to beat these guys 30 times. God damn. I don't think I'm gonna go and... I'll probably level up off stream because I'm gonna do all the Aethernet stuff. But that's kind of boring to watch me do, so. But yes, I believe I will probably end stream here. I got some stuff to do, and I will do the Aethernet stuff as well later. I got some D&D to prep for. But yeah, let me bring you guys to just chatting here for a sec. Oh my god. But yes, oh, that was so sad though. Poor Urianger. Man. That was such a sad moment. But it was great nonetheless. But yes. Let me see. Also, I really find it funny that this whole, I think the funniest thing for me in this one was, like, that new Lalafell, Kokol. I love this guy. again, it just reminds me of seeing my old Lalafell, but I do like also looking like myself in games, so that'll be fun to do for a while at least. I may go back to Lalafell just because I'll always miss it, but for now, while I'm streaming it, I will keep my I'll keep my current self at the moment. But why don't we go find someone to raid for now? Because you're like passion on the love. So if you guys want to stick around and get some points to throw shit at me, like this, that is, you will get some points for sticking around. Let's see. Who to raid? Who to raid Shadow Legends? I haven't raided my friend Babel in a while, but why don't we do that? They're currently playing, what's it called? The Binding of Isaac, yes. I have never been that good at Binding of Isaac. I do love the card game, though, if you guys have ever, seen the card game. I love, Four Souls. I love that game. But yes. Let me do the old, raid message here. And if you are subbed, you can use, the old sub raid. But yes, oh shit, I want to do that. Oh shit, don't highlight that one. Copy. And we will go ahead and flash the babble. But yes, anyway guys, thank you so much for joining me, all the lurkers and all the active chatters out there. Thank you for showing up. I always appreciate you. We'll be playing more Final Fantasy on Wednesday. Or no, not Wednesday, I'm sorry, Thursday. And we'll be, continuing our little escapade here. But yeah. Let's see, what else was there? That's pretty much it at the moment. I am still working on Call of Cthulhu, mostly getting assets for it, but yes, that will come in the future. Let's see. Oh yeah, socials. As always. And my socials, as usual, if you want to follow me on, I guess, X now. I'm not really sure what we call it exactly, but whatever, right? Anyway, you can follow me on all those things. If you'd like, we have a Discord that I kind of shitpost in, and yeah, it's a good time. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your Monday, and be well, and remember that you are loved and appreciated. Farewell!